All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lauryn Hill, X Factor. So today, right in about a week, it will be a year since Donald Trump was elected the 45th president of the United States of America. And it's appropriate to look back at that year and find out what his major accomplishments are, where he's grown and where he is not. I think it's fair to say that anybody who said that he had accomplished a lot would be stretching the truth. Well, let's call it a lie. He has no major accomplishments to his name to mention, even though he has an overwhelming majority in the Congress and the Senate. He has not even been able to carve out a cohesive enough message to get Republicans to get in line behind him. He failed in his Muslim ban 3 times. He failed in his ability to kind of repeal affordable health care a couple times. He has failed just consistently. I think what he's been able to do is sign executive orders basically repealing everything that Obama has done. He is obsessed with overturning Obama's legacy. Last time I saw somebody that obsessed with a black man, it was a Kardashian. And he's not even pregnant. So I think it's fair to look back and to see what people have done. And if you're a leader, you can tell where you start and where you finish. I defy you to tell me if his temperament is any different now than it was at the beginning. Where has he shown any demonstrative growth? In temperament, in attitude, in ability, in deftness, and even the grasping of the job. He is more aloof, more unpopular. Even the supporters, how as rock solid as they are eroding. Apparently now the people in the Rust Belt and in the southern red states are now realizing that all those factories and coal mines that he promised you aren't coming back. That wall isn't getting built. You're not going to be any safer. That extreme vetting for Muslims you would never do for white guys who stockpile assault weapons and rounds of ammunition. If you have a Muslim name, if you use a Muslim name, it's actually more dangerous to be a white dude with 3 names using 3 names than it is to be a Muslim using your 3 names. In America, are we any better off? The question that anybody asks after a year, after a certain period of time, are you better off than you were before? And I would submit to you, if you're very rich, yes. The stock market is booming. Yes, the jobless, the job rate, the unemployment rate is lower, like it was trending anyway. But are you personally better off? Do you feel better about the country? Do you feel better about how things are going? I read a study recently where white people actually feel like they've been discriminated against. That white people feel like they the niggas now. So I don't think anybody can fairly say, anybody except very rich people can say that things are demonstrably better for them. Internationally, where are we? Are we better as a nation? Are race relations better? So far, you fought with, Gold Star wives and families. You have tried to ban the LGBT community and transgenders. You have tried to roll back, advancements that we've made in terms of the prison pipeline and mandatory sentencing, marijuana. You try to repeal those laws. You've done everything to roll us back. If you're a Trump supporter, you don't need more elected officials. What you need is a time machine. You need to be able to go back to the 50s. If you believe that things are better, or you want the country back the way it was, you need a time machine. And it's sad that the very people who need the time machine are the least people likely to be able to create one. You can't even start your deuce in the quarter. How the hell are you going to get a DeLorean to go back in time? Are we better off than we were before? All these promises, did he shake things up? Did you get what you were promised? Is it billed as advertised? I think that's the mark. And I think what you get I don't know what you get in the first year of any anniversary, but the first thing we should get him as a president is competence. The basic ability to do the job he promised to do. Is he, or is he ain't? All right, that's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.